This is the Roulette Master, and if you want to join a community of people that love to play roulette and get better at it every single day of the week, then go ahead and hit the red subscribe button in the lower right hand corner. Also ring that bell for notifications because I have new content that releases every single day of the week at 8 a.m. And I saw a lot of you join the TRM fan club this week. You guys can join that for 99 cents a month, and you can sign up for that in the description with the link there, or you can click join on the homepage. And I just really appreciate everyone's support of the channel. Now let's go ahead and get started with today's video. And this is going to be a really good one. I got a lot of comments and feedback from the last two videos, one from Raphael and one from Joe Kind. And many of you said, why don't you mix those two strategies together? So before I went to the casino last night, I decided to mix those two together. And I also had a lot of people saying, why don't you come up with one where the bankroll's not so high? So I'm going to combine all of those things. And actually, I played automated for the first time in a long time last night because I wanted to try it with smaller unit sizes. And here's what I came up with. So let's go ahead and get started. I can't wait to share it with you. We're going to start with dollar units tonight. And we're going to start on 1 to 18 for $1. And can't wait to share this with you. Okay, we lost that first one. So now we're going to go to $2 on even. And again, I'll show you what I took from each one of those systems, what the bankroll is, and I guarantee this is an affordable bankroll. And we lost there. Now we're going to $3 on red. And let's see what we get here. That's a 34 red. That's a win. Let's check our our balance. We're at 0, and we need to restart because we got back to where we were. So let's go ahead and put $1 on black now, and let's see what we get here. That's a 23 red. That's a loss. So we'll go $2 on odd. You can see we're moving, whether we win or lose, we're moving left to right. And that's a 9 red. That's a win. Let's check our bankroll. We're up $1, so that's a new session high. So we'll start on 19 to 36 for another $1, and we'll reset. So here we go. And even though we're doing this with a smaller bankroll, those of you that want to use $10 units or more, I'll share with you what to do there as well. So now we're going to go to $2 on 1 to 18. And after that loss there, that's another loss. So now we're going to go to even for $3. And let's see what we get here on even. Okay, we got the win. Let's check our balance. Okay, we're not at a session high, so we're going to, even after a win, which is different than the original system from Joe Kind, even after a win, we're going to increase. So we're going to go from 3 to 4. And here we go. Until we're in session profit, basically. And that's a 36 red. That's a win. Now we're in session profit at 5 units. We're going to go back to $1 on black, or 1 unit. That's a 16 red. That's a loss. It's very important to remember that we were up 5 units. Now we're going to increase by 1 after that loss. But again, we're going to start increasing by 1 whether we win or lose unless we're in session profit. So we lost that one. So now we're going to be 3 units on 19 to 36. And that's a win. Let's see where we're at. But we did get back to 5, so let's go ahead and restart. If you get back to where you were before, I think it's okay to restart. It's good to be safe. And you can play where you have to be ahead if you want to, though. But for this session tonight, we're going to be as safe as possible. We want to stay away from things that would make you lose your bankroll, and can't wait to share with you the rest of this. And again, we're going to go over the bankroll here soon. And now we're going to go from 2 to 3 after that loss. And we're on red. That's a loss. So we'll go to 4. Okay, now we have a $4 bet on black. That's a win. Let's check our balance. And we're not in session profit. So even after that win, this is what's different. Even after that win, we're going to increase by 1. So here we go. I believe that's a win on 31 black. Yep. Now let's check it. Now we're up 8. And I think we were at 9 actually. I could be wrong, but now we're going to keep increasing. We're going to go to 6 on 19 to 36. So we're going to increase whether we win or lose. And that's a loss there though. So now we're going to go to 7 and we'll be on 1 to 18. So here we go. Okay, we got the win there. Let's check our balance. And we're back to where we started. So let's go ahead and put $1 on even now. And I do, just like some of these other systems, once we get up a good amount, then I play a little bit safer. And if I'm close to session profit, I will restart. So now we have a 2 unit or $2 bet on red. And that's a 9 red. That's a win. Okay, so we're at 10. That's new session profit. And now we have $1 on black. So we're going to be moving whether we win or lose, and we're going to be increasing by unit whether we win or lose until we're in session profit or close to. So now we have 2 units or $2 on odd. That's a loss, so we'll go to 3. All right. All right, so here we go. That's a 13 black. Now we'll go to 4 on 1 to 18. And here we go. That's a loss also. So now we're going to go from 4 to 5 on even. And let's see if we can get a win here on even. And that's another loss. So we're going to go to 6. And 6 on red. And like a lot of these systems, you need patience and a bankroll for this one. But let's see what we get here. That's another loss. So that's a bunch of losses in a row, but that's okay. I like a little bit of a challenge, and I want to show you guys how this comes back so well. So here we go. There's a win on 8 black. So now you can see we're going to keep increasing because we're not in session profit. We're going to increase by 1 whether we win or lose with those two systems meshed together. So that is a loss. So now we're going to 9 on 19 to 36. That's another loss. So we're going to 10. We'll check our balance. You can see we're down 21 right now. But hang in there with patience. We'll get it back and get ahead. There's a win. All right, let's check our balance. We're minus 11. Now we'll go to 11. And if we can get this one, we'll be back to all square, but not in session profit yet. So that's a 36 red. That's a win. And we're still not in session profit, so we're going to keep increasing by 1. Now we're on 12. And we're on red for 12. So let's see what we get here. All right, there's a win. So I believe that's new session profit. And see how we came back from that. Now we're up 12 units. That was on red. So now we're back to 1 unit on black. All right, here we go. That's a 6 black. Okay, that's a win. So anytime you get a win on the first bet, you know you're in session profit. You can see we're up 13 units right now. Now we're on odd for 1. And so when you're playing with dollars like this, you want a $200 bankroll. And again, keep moving. And if you're playing $10 units, use a $2,000 bankroll. So make sure that that you have appropriate bankrolls for the size you're using. And for instance, like if you're playing automated and the lowest you can go is $3, then you would just take that times 3. That's a $600 bankroll. So very important. Okay, now we're at 15, and we're on 1 to 18 for 1 unit. So if we were playing $10, that would be we'd be up 150 instead of $15 with dollar units. So now we're going to go to even for 1. And here we go. Let's see what we get. That is a loss. So we'll go to 2 on red. And we're still at 15. That's a 20 black. So now we go to 3 on black. Let's see what we get here. Okay, we got it. Let's check our balance. Okay, that's new session profit. Now we're going to go back to 1 on odd. And let's see what we get here. That's a loss. So now we'll go to 2 on 19 to 36. And let's see. That's a 9 red. That is a loss. So now we're going to 3 on 1 to 18. And let's see if we can get a win here. Almost got it, but we lost that one. Now we're going to 4 on even. So we'll do this one, then we'll check our balance, see where we're at. And that's another loss. So now you're getting to see a string of losses, and I can't wait to show you how this will come back from that. Let's check our balance. We're only up 6 units right now. That's just temporary till we get some wins here. That's a 14 red. We won, but we're still not in session profit. You can see that. So now we're at 6 on black. And here we go. Let's see what we get. Okay, we got the win. Okay. And now we're at 7 because we're still not in session profit on odd. Okay, we lost that one. So now we'll go to 8 on 19 to 36. Let's see what we get here. That's a win. Let's check our balance. And we're going to be going to 9. That's close enough to our session profit. That's only 1 away. So let's go ahead and go back to 1 on 1 to 18. And that's another thing I want to show you is if you're within 1 or 2 units of session profit after a really bad stretch, go ahead and restart. You don't have to be perfect. And now we have 2 on even. And just be smart about it. If you're within a unit or 2 of session profit after a bad run, go ahead and restart, please. So we lost there. Now we're on 3 red. So when we get up to 19 units, if we were using $10 units, we'd be up $190. If you're using dollar units, you'd be up $19. So now we're, let's see where we're at here. We're at 18. That's good enough to restart for now. I mean, just wait around till you get a good run going, and don't feel like you have to always get exactly back to that value. As long as it's close, then you're good. So we have 2 on odd now. Safety is the #1 goal, and I get a lot of comments from you guys about how to be safer and how to protect your wins a lot more. So I think that's really important. And we're on 19 to 36 now for, I believe, 3. That's another loss. So now we're going to 4 on 1 to 18. And eventually we're going to get some wins in a row here. You just never know when they're going to come. So you have to be patient and have a bankroll. And I don't think we're in session profit right there. Okay, so we're not. So we're going to 5 now on even. And let's see what we get here. That's a win. So I think we're close enough to session profit now. We're actually in session profit. So now we're on red for 1. We're restarting. And here we go. Let's see what we get. That's a loss. That's a 2 black. And remember, we were up 21, and now we have a $2 bet on black, or 2 units. And that's a win there. So let's check our balance. That's a new session high of 22 units. $220 on $10 units, or $22 on dollar units. That's 11 black. It's another win. Now we're up 23. That's our new session high. And here we go with a dollar or 1 unit on 19 to 36, and that's a loss. So we'll go to 2 on 1 to 18 and spin. That's a win. Okay, so 24, new session profit, back to $1 on even. And here we go. That's a loss, 21 red. Now we have 2 units on red. And let's see what we get here. That's a loss, so now we have 3 units on black. Again, increasing by 1 unit whether we win or lose until we're in session profit or very close to. That's a 25 red. That's a loss, so now we're at 4 on odd. And we got the win there. Let's check our session profit. And that's 22. That's close enough. Let's go back to 1 on 19 to 36. I think we were $1 better than that. But again, if you're within a unit or 2 after you're up a lot, then just go ahead and restart. So there's another win. And now we're at 1 to 18. Now we're back to 23 anyway. So now let's see if we can get some wins. That's a 31 black. That's a loss. So now we'll go to 2 units on even. And let's see what we get here. That's a loss, so we'll go to 3 now on red. And spin, then we'll check our balance again. That's a win. Okay. That's good enough to restart. We're on black for 1 unit now. And we're up 23 units. That's 6 black. That's a win, so we'll go to odd for 1. And our new session high is 24 units. $240 on $10 bets or $24 on dollar bets. And that's a 10 black. Now we'll have a 2 unit bet on 19 to 36. And here we go. That's another loss. So now we're going to go 3 on 1 to 18. Let's see what we get here. Okay, we got it. Let's check it. We're back to 24. That's good enough to restart. Let's go to even for 1. Can't be too greedy. Just keep plugging along. You never know when a 00 is going to come along. And a lot of really bad things in roulette start with a 00 or a 0. So that's why it's important to be as safe as you can. And that's 13 black. That's a loss. So now we'll go to 3 on black. Just moving right along, increasing whether we win or lose. That's a win there. Let's see where we're at. And that's 24. That's close enough there. Let's that's actually on session profit. So let's go to odd now for $1. Okay, that's a 13 black. That's a win. We'll go to 19 to 36 now. And let's see if we can get a win. That's a loss there though. So we'll go to 2 now on 1 to 18. And here we go. Okay, that's a win. Okay, we're at 26 units now. So now we have $1 or 1 unit on even. With $10 bets, we'd be up $260 right now, or $26. And let's see where we're at now. We're up 27 units. And we have back to 1 on red. So here we go. All right, we got the win. So new session profit. We're up 28 units. Now we're on black for 1. That's a loss. So we'll go to 2. All right, here we go. So 21 red. That's a win. So we should be in session profit. We're up 29 units. And here we go on 19 to 36. That's a win. So we'll go back to 1 to 18 for 1. Let's check our balance. We're up 30 units. That'd be $300 with $10 bets with the $2,000 bankroll, or $30 on a if you're betting single dollars on a $200 bankroll. And now we'll go to even for 2 after that loss. And let's see what we get here. Okay, we got the win. Okay, so now we'll go red for $1. We're up 31 units. And here we go. That's a loss. So now we'll go to 2 on black, keeping it moving along, increasing whether we win or lose until we get at or near session profit. And that's a loss, so we'll go to 3 on odd. Increased by another unit, and here we go. It's another loss. So now we're going to go to 4 on 19 to 36. That's another loss. So now we're going to 5 on 1 to 18. And here we go. It's another loss. Okay, we're piling up the losses now. So this is going to really show you if this system can come back or not. So I can't wait to see how we do here with our $200 bankroll. And that's a 5 red. That's another loss. So we're all the way to 7 now. And it's not going very well, but that's okay. I want to show you guys that we can come back. And here we go. That's another loss. Okay. So that's 7 in a row losses. And now we're at 8 on black. Still have our bankroll. Even though that's another loss. That's, I believe, over 8 losses in a row now. But you know what? That can happen when you're playing roulette. You need to be prepared for it. That's why we have the $200 bankroll. And then here we go. Let's see what we get. That's a 34 red. That's another loss. So that's 9 losses, and we're at 10. You can see now we're temporarily down 14 units. But let's see if this comes back. Okay, we got a win. We're going to keep increasing by 1. We're going to go to 11 now. We're on 1 to 18 for 11. Double 0, ouch. Okay, we're going to 12. All right, we're on even for 12. Come on. Man, this is rough. That's okay, though. That happens in roulette sometimes. You have to have the bankroll to come back and the patience. Again, we have a 200 unit bankroll, our $200 bankroll here. So we're still doing just fine, but we need some things to go our way. Okay, we got a win, and we're going to increase whether we win or lose until we're in session profit. And you can see if we get a win here on black, we're already back to all square again. And we got it. So now we're going to keep increasing because we're not in session profit. We're going to go to 15, and we're on odd, and we didn't even get close to losing our bankroll. And there's a 1 red. That's a win. So now we're back up 15, but that's not in session profit. So now we're at 16. And you really just need patience and a bankroll. That's a lot of these systems. That's a 5 red. That's a loss, so we'll go to 17. And we'll be on 1 to 18 for 17. Okay, we got it. And this is where, when you do get close to session profit, you need to restart. But we're not quite there yet. We're going even for 18 units, or $18. Okay, we got it. Let's see where we're at. Okay, now we're up 34 units. That's back in session profit. Then you go back to $1 or 1 unit on red. So here we go. We lost, so then you just go to 2 on black. And I'm glad you could see me come back from that, because I know it looks like you're not going to come back. And that's why you really need a large bankroll. Start with as small of a unit as you can. Get the bankroll as high as you can. And that gives you your best chances of winning when playing roulette. And now we're going to go to 4 on 19 to 36. And we're already piling up the losses again, but that's okay. We'll come back. We got the win there. And 32, we can restart from there. Then we go back to 1 to 18 for $1. Again, when you're up, for instance, if we're using $10 units, we'd be up $320 already. So you want to protect that the best you can. So if you're within 1 or 2 units of session profit, restart. Be smart about it. Protect the money that you've won. That's an 18 red. Now we're finally, after all that bad luck, getting some wins. Now we're at 34 units. Okay, that's a loss. So now we'll go to 2 on black. And again, $200 bankroll for dollars, $2,000 bankroll for $10. And I tell you what, though, when you get something like a 0 like that and you're up a lot, it's a good time just to take that $2 loss. This is another thing I like to tell you is, if you're doing really well and you've been struggling, you came back, you're up a lot again, and just take a $2 loss or 2 unit loss. Even if it's a 2 unit loss, say you were up, we were up, I think, what, 300 on $10 units, we would have been up about $330. You know, who cares if you just take $310 and take that 2 unit loss after you 0 hits. Sometimes you just have to feel when it's right to cash out, and I think that's why we're going to cash out right now at 31 units. Again, that'd be $310 if we use $10 units with a $2,000 bankroll, or it'd be $31 with dollar units at a $200 bankroll. So I hope you enjoyed this video. That's a combination of those last 2 systems that we did. You guys are the ones that sent that in, so I hope you really enjoyed seeing it. And a lot of you sent me in, why don't you combine that? So that's what I did. And, you know, we had some ups and downs, but it still came back and did really well. Again, patience and bankroll is key no matter what the system is. But I think this is a good one. Let me know if you like this better, if you like the original Joe Kine system better, if you like Raphael's system better, or like I said, if you like the combination of the 2. Let me know down in the comments. That's what's great, is hearing from you guys every day, and I think it's great. Also, keep sending in the great systems. I love seeing them on my messages and emails every day. So keep sending the systems in. That's what allows us to try out these new systems every day and see if they're great. So thank you all for all of that. And if you haven't joined the TRM fan club yet, it's easy to do. You just sign up with the link in the description. It's only 99 cents a month. And you can also sign up by clicking join on the homepage. And there's also some playlists you can click on here coming up that'll help you navigate through the channel better. Top 10 list, top 5 list, you can use those. Also, we have polls every day at 8 a.m., the same time that the videos release. If you want to do that, it's a lot of fun. You might try it out and see if you like it. And again, hope you enjoyed today's system. And this is the Roulette Master. And have a great day, everybody.